And again, kickoff is at the top of the hour, live broadcast right here on Local 7. It's time to fire up the grill once again out in the backyard. That's where Wayne Hart is for our Friday night cookout. I know we have some pork tenderloin on the grill tonight. Wayne, I had a chance to try it out earlier, and it is phenomenal.
It really is delicious. A braided pork tenderloin, and it's easy to prepare and a relatively inexpensive piece of meat. And Brad Mathis is here, and Brad was with us over on WEHT on the 6 o'clock news preparing this. But let's quickly go through, Brad, how you braid this tenderloin.
Sure. As you mentioned, it is very easy to prepare. Basically, you start with a tenderloin, pork tenderloin, cut 2 good slices in it, leave the end nub there so that you actually have something to hold on to. You go ahead and rub it with your favorite rub, and then braid it like a little girl's hair. Once you're done, it looks like this. So when you're finished, you tie up the ends in toothpicks so you have a nice little package there. The beauty of this is it takes the rub, infuses it within the meat, so that then when you cut it later, this one is actually prepared. Want me to cut it?
Sure,
All right.
Let's dig in.
The nice thing about the braid is when you cut this, it falls apart into bite-sized pieces. So if you're having people over, you have a situation where you have all these pieces here that are already cut for you, and it just works great.
That's delicious. And of course, it's key to cook pork at the correct temperature. And I think we're just about out of time, but you have these electronic timers that you can remotely monitor the internal temperature of the meat, right?
I always monitor my temperature on the inside of the meat. Pork tenderloin, 150. You can be inside the building, not a problem.
And just get the electronic readout, then go take it off the grill.
And they even have smartphone apps for some of the remote readers.
That's great.
As well.
All right, braided pork tenderloin. It's a great weekend to grill. We got grilling weather. It's not nearly as hot as last week, but we're going to get to dig into this pork as high school football is ready to kick off. Week 4, Randall, getting into the heart of the season now.
All right, thanks, Wayne. We're going to try out some of that pork before I take off for one of my games. Time for a break, but when we come back, a look at other games around the area. The Home Team Friday Blitz is next.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Romaine Cadillac. It's more than just a Cadillac. It's a Romaine Cadillac.
TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like